Congressman Jason Chaffetz. He chairs the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. Congressman Chaffetz, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Before we get to the ins and outs of Director Comey's decision, let me just ask you the predicate question. Do you believe in his impartiality, or do you think he is biased?
Oh, I think the FBI director is a man of integrity. What I'm interested, though, in his findings, and he found that Secretary Clinton was extremely careless with information that we entrust to very few people that put people's lives in danger, and that's why we have him up to discuss his findings.
And we want to get into that in a moment, but let me just be clear, because there are allegations, particularly by Donald Trump, that this was a rigged system, that Hillary Clinton got preferential treatment by the federal government. Do you suspect that? Agree with that?
That's a legitimate question for the FBI director, because if you listen to the fact pattern laid out by the director, I'm mystified. There seems to be a double standard. If the average Joe had gone through that, they'd probably have handcuffs on him and probably be in jail. But if your name is Clinton, if you happen to be part of the powerful and elite, there seems to be a different set of standards. Certainly the Department of Justice has prosecuted people for far less. And here in Hillary Clinton, they're just letting her go.
So, Mr. Chairman, you said the FBI's recommendation, quoting, surprising and confusing. Based on the fact set that you heard from Director Comey the other day, do you believe Hillary Clinton committed a criminal act?
I do believe that there are statutes on the book, there are laws on the book that were clearly broken. You cannot put classified information in a non-secure format. She did it for years. It put people in jeopardy. It may have been hacked. She lied and misled the American people, and the ultimate jury in this is going to be the American people. They get to make this decision. Do they want somebody so untrustworthy to be the chief executive?
But from where you're sitting, did she commit a criminal act?
I do believe that she broke the law, and that's what we want to ask.
Let me ask you, because there are going to be a lot of people who look at this and they'll see politics on both sides, frankly, and they may say, look, these are House Republicans holding a hearing because they're disappointed there wasn't a charge, a criminal charge, and they want to drag this out because they think it's politically beneficial. So let me ask it this way. If she had been indicted, would you be calling Director Comey before your committee to ask him his rationale and his basis for that decision?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I spoke with the FBI director. He's coming up here less than 48 hours after he made his announcement. We need to understand it. The American people should be able to see everything that the FBI sees. Now that it's closed, now that the Department of Justice is not going to prosecute, then show the American people all the information. And if they had moved her, I would have the same hearing. Absolutely.
Mr. Chairman, you just heard Hallie Jackson say Speaker Ryan suggesting that Hillary Clinton, as a Democratic nominee who does get briefings, should be denied access to that CIA information that she's been getting. Do you agree with Speaker Ryan on that?
I do. I mean, you have the FBI director conclusively saying that she's extremely careless with this. Classified information is classified for a reason. It puts people's lives in danger if you mistreat it. And she had done this over a pattern of years. This is not some innocent mistake. She knows better. And she misled the American people. She lied under oath to Congress. You can't do that without any consequence. But in this case, she seems to just skate above it.
Just asking a tactical question. In some ways, is having a hearing like this pushing it? If you listen to what Director Comey said, he did her no favors in that press conference. As you've mentioned several times, he called her extremely careless with classified information and essentially dismantled every excuse she's offered as to why she needed a private email server. Now you're having him before the committee to explain in detail why she didn't merit a criminal charge.
Well, exactly. And look, the American people deserve to see this information. Congress needs to see this information because the precedent has been set. If you're not going to prosecute this case, what case are you going to prosecute? And what is the message you send to the millions of people that do have security clearances? Go ahead and be lax. Go ahead and let that information out, and there's going to be no consequence. I think that's wholly unacceptable.
Congressman Jason Chaffetz, who's going to chair the hearing we have